What's going on, everyone? It's Coach Jay, and we're back with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about brand voice. So brand voice is a unique personality that a company offers to the world and to all their customers. So why is a brand voice so important? A brand voice is very important to the business as a whole because it really helps establish those relationships, lifelong relationships with their audience or customers. Think of it like a trusted friend that you had, back in high school, elementary school, middle school. The reason why they were your friend, hopefully they're still your friend, is because they demonstrated some favorable trait that you really took a liking to. And over the years, that bond has continued to grow. Brand voice is very similar to that. Whenever you started a company and you started to attract customers, the customers that did stay saw something in that company. They saw that you were consistent, and they saw that you went about things the right way. And that was a reoccurring thing, so they stuck with it. And the reason why they were able to do that is because you had a brand voice that represented that. So now that we've gone over those two things, let's get into ways you can implement that. So this is very similar to reaching to your target audience. Ways you can do this is through emailing, social media posts, videos, pretty much anything out there to just disseminate your information, your message about who you are as a brand and what you're all about. Now let's get into ways of how you do this. First way is to align your brand voice with your mission statement and your core goals. And I know I alluded to this in some past videos, and even just with the services that Courtside Consulting offers with the mission statement service. This is very key because, again, like I mentioned earlier with why brand voice is important, if your messages are not consistent and don't align, like your customers are not going to want to come back to you because they don't know what they're going to get. If they feel like, oh, I'm getting a quality product on these days, and on that third day, they're not going to want to come back. You want to be consistent. You want to have ethics. You want to have morals with your brand voice if you want to have a successful company. Next one is being authentic. You got to be authentic to yourself. There's only one you in this world. Whenever you're running a company or having a brand voice, if you want people to really remember and you want it to stick, it has to be unique to you and you only. The third one is auditing some of the past material you've done with your content. So this speaks to kind of looking at the metrics of the content you put out, looking at certain topics you presented on different platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, looking at how many views you got, how many likes you got, how many shares you received, and seeing what topics those were, and then kind of creating your brand voice around that. Because if you're able to highlight the areas that people supported the most, that means that you're going to make more content about that, and more people are going to be drawn to it. Again, speaking to that voice that you have, because they're attracted to the voice that was in that content. Now, I'll give you some examples of some companies that have a very strong brand voice. Nike, just do it. It's about confidence, it's about determination, it's about persistence. All those words align with that brand. So anytime you see a commercial, that's what their brand voice is speaking to. Another example, McDonald's. I'm loving it. It speaks to love, it speaks to family, happiness, good times. That is their brand voice. So I'll leave you with this question. What is your brand voice? What do you want to embody? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.